What is a no-dig garden? This type of garden uses layers of newspaper, compost, straw, loosened hay, and manure above the ground as a bed for plants rather than planting them in the soil. The advantages of a no-dig garden are: you can make one over concrete or poor soil. It reduces waste by using old newspapers. It's a great way to use your compost. So as you can see in the figure below, that's how you would normally place the different components to make that kind of garden. How to make a no-dig garden? Step 1. Choose a site. Select a sunny spot. Step 2. Start the layers. Put down the following layers. First, put down a thick layer around 1.5 centimeter of loose overlapping newspapers and soak it in with a hose. If your garden base is rock or hard clay, put down a 5 to 7 centimeter layer of old leaves, small sticks or pieces of seaweed first and then cover with newspaper. If you choose, you can make a border with old timber. Then put down a layer of lucerne about the same thickness. Then soak it with a hose. Sprinkle a thin layer of organic fertilizer like blood and bone, dry poultry manure, or compost over the lucerne. Add a layer of loose straw about the thickness of your hand length. Sprinkle a little more fertilizer over it. Make a small mound of compost on top of the layers for each plant. Step 3. Plant. Plant seedlings, one to each compost pile. Step 4. Water. Water to finish the garden well. Then water each day for the first week. In the time the hay, straw and paper will break down into a dark, fluffy, light compost soil. Other uses for your garden waste. You can create a healthy garden and save money by using your garden waste to make other things apart from compost. Mulch. Mulches are made from organic materials such as wood chip, lawn clipping, compost, sawdust, leaves, pine needles, shredded paper, and underfelt. You can also mulch with coffee grounds, grain nutshells, and straw. Mulch can be spread over the top of soil to prevent weeds, keep plant roots cool and moist, and stop the soil eroding or compacting. Mulches are used around plants in the garden or as a soft paving for path and play areas. Liquid fertilizer. You can save money and reduce waste by making your own liquid fertilizer using weeds and herbs from the garden. Liquid fertilizer smells terrible, but is great for your garden. Here's how to make it. Step 1. Collect a mixture of seaweed, herbs like comfrey, yarrow, chamomile, and valerian, stringing nettles, the leaves of weeds, finished compost, and chicken or cow manure. Step 2. Get a container. Get a container with a tight-fitting lid, such as a bucket or garbage bin. Step 3. Fill. Fill 1/3 of the container with a mix of the above ingredients, then fill with water. Step 4. Strain. Strain the liquid out after 4 to 6 weeks and add some water to it until it looks like weak tea. Now the liquid fertilizer is ready to use on your garden. The solid materials can be put in your compost.